Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. The weather was gorgeous. I hope you were able to get outside and get some vitamin D. So, here we are, ready for another week of virtual learning. So, as always, the first thing you should do in the morning is do your RAS Kids assignment. And don't forget, when you're done your assignment, you should be spending at least 20 to 30 minutes trying to level up. So, if you're on the level K right now, you would have to read these 54 books to get on to level L. So I'm going to start doing some shout outs for kids that have leveled up. All right. So you get into RAS Kids as always and go to My Assignment. And today's story is Darby's birthday party. Our learning target today is going to be to understand characters. And the way we're going to understand our characters is by changing our voice when different characters are speaking. So in this story, there's a girl and a boy. So I'm going to try to change my voice a little bit for each character. Okay, we want to try to understand what the characters are thinking by what they say and what they do. All right, let's get to it. Darby's birthday party. So we see the cover and we see a dog. So we know that it's a dog's birthday party, and Darby is probably that dog. Darby's birthday party, written by Brian Roberts, illustrated by Randy Gates. Darby the dog's birthday was just 2 days away. On Friday, Darby would be 15 years old. That is old for a dog. All right, here is where I'm going to try to change the voices. So when you see the quotation marks, that means somebody's speaking. The girl's name is Mia and the boy's name is Mike. So we'll know who's speaking by the voice, okay? So I'm gonna try to make a lighter voice for Mia and a deeper voice for Mike since he's a boy. What shall we plan for Darby's birthday? Asked Mia. It's just 2 days away and we haven't planned anything. We'd better think of something fast, said Mike. Darby will be unhappy if we do nothing on his birthday. We always do something for Darby's birthday. All right, did you notice how I changed my voice for the two characters? I'm going to be doing that throughout the story. All right, let's look at the picture. We see Mia and we see all these bubbles and we see pictures of Darby. What do you think those pictures are all about? Let's read to find out. So on this page, it's going to be Mia talking. So I'm going to use that light voice. But I only need to use the light voice when the quotation marks are there. Okay, that's when she's talking. Shall we have a party? Shall we take him to the park? Shall we take him to the beach? Asked Mia. Or shall we take him on a hike? It is a special birthday because Darby will be 15 years old. So why is it a special birthday? Right, because Darby's going to be 15 years old. And in all those pictures were Mia's thoughts on where Darby should have the party, right? She said, should it be the park, the beach, go on a hike? And that's what all those pictures are. All right, now it's Mike's turn to talk. So I'll use a deeper voice for Mike. Remember, the character's talking when there's those quotation marks. We must plan a special party for Darby, said Mike. We have always had a party for Darby on his birthday, and he will be 15 years old. We have to plan a very special party. All right, let's look at the picture. I see paper and pencil, and it says guests and food. Let's read and figure out what this is all about. Let's make a list, said Mike. Who shall we invite to Darby's party? What shall we have to eat? So what are the two things that Mike is thinking about? Yes, who should they invite and what should they have to eat? And he's making that list. Now it's Mia's turn to talk. Where shall we have the party? What shall we do for fun? What games shall we play? And I noticed Mia added games to the list. Wow, they're really just not sure what to do. Mike and Mia planned a special party for Darby. They invited Darby's favorite friends. They planned Darby's favorite games, and they shopped for Darby's favorite food. So they have the big thing of food, they have the cake, and they have the presents. Now we got to figure out where the party's going to be. But they did not know where to have the party. Mike and Mia went to the park. Is this a good place for the party? Asked Mia. No, said Mike. It is not special. All right, so the first place, the park, they said no, it's just not special enough. They went to the beach. Is this a good place for the party? Asked Mia. No, said Mike. It is not special. Look at the picture. What's happening to poor Darby? Yep, she's getting bit by the crab. So Mike said the beach is not special enough. They went to the woods. Is this a good place for a party? Asked Mia. No, said Mike. It is not special. And I noticed all the places they're going are the places that Mia was thinking about, and Mike keeps saying that it's not special. They went to the mall. Is this a good place for a party? Asked Mia. Not for a dog, said Mike. So look, the mall can't be a good idea because the sign says no dogs allowed. Soon it was Friday. Look at the calendar. FRI stands for Friday. It was the day of Darby's birthday party. Where did they have the party? Let's find out where the party was. Where is it? Let's look at the sign. It says zoo. At the zoo, of course. It was Darby's favorite place. Oh, and Darby has all of her dog friends, and then all of the wild animals are in the background. So it ended up just perfect. Darby saw all of his zoo friends, and they all sang happy birthday to Darby. All right. I hope you enjoyed that story. That story was great. All right. The next step is always to go to the quiz. And we're going to get started right now. Number 1, the children think that if they don't have a party, Darby will be, let's go back to the beginning because I don't remember if it was angry, sad, or happy if they don't have a party. Well, if they don't have a party, Darby will be happy. No, so it's either going to be angry or sad. Let's see. It's always good to go back. All right. They're talking about it's just 2 days away. We haven't planned anything. Darby will be unhappy if we do nothing on his birthday. We always do something on Darby's birthday. So unhappy has the prefix un. So that means not happy. So if you're not happy, are you angry or are you sad? It would be sad. What is the main problem that Mike and Mia have in the story? A, finding games to play at the party. B, finding friends to invite to the party. Or C, finding a special place to have the party. Well, you're going to do this one on your own, but I want you to think of the special words that Mike said every place they looked. Why is the mall not a good place for Darby's party? A, it's too expensive. B, it's too busy. C, dogs aren't allowed. Let's go back in the book. And I remember talking about this, but we'll just go anyway. So we can see it right in the picture. That means no dogs allowed. Back to the quiz. So we know dogs aren't allowed. Which is the first place the children check out for the party? A, the park, B, the zoo, C, the beach. Well, we know it can't be the zoo because that's where the party was. So I want you to go back and find the first place. It's going to be either A, the park, or C, the beach? You got this. When you invite someone to a party, it means to A, tell them to leave, B, ask them to come over, or C, eat cake with them. So if I said to you, I would like to invite you for my party, what am I asking you to do? Well, I'm definitely not telling you to leave, right? Invite. I'm inviting you to come over. So it's asked to come over. When you invite somebody, you're asking them. Okay, here comes the writing part. Why was it important for Mike and Mia to celebrate Darby's birthday? So I want you to go ahead and restate the question. It was important for Mike and Mia to celebrate Darby's birthday. Whoops. Because. All right, so all you have to do is go back. The first and second page tell you why it was so important. Hint, hint, think about how old Darby's going to be. It's really important in the constructive response here that you restate that question. So if you need to, pause the video and write this down if you're not sure how to do it. That's perfectly fine. All right, and again, guys, once you're done the assignment, please go back to the level up room and just spend some time. Set a goal for yourself, you know, like, okay, by the end of tomorrow, I'll have the first row of books done. I want to see you just trying your best. You got this. I'll see you next up for Science Social Studies. All right, bye everyone.